We're about to do a nice good old race for Black Talon. The first flashpoint in the game for the Imperial side. And I'm ready to go. I hope my opponent is ready to go as well. As soon as the countdown hits, we're gonna start. Right, countdown is coming up. And there we go. So, just immediately, I have to warn you, you're gonna hear my keyboard, because a long part of this flashpoint is just skipping a lot of cutscenes and a lot of dialogue. And you do that while hitting the spacebar pretty hard, so I'm afraid that's gonna be a little loud. And this race might be a little short, just 10 minutes, but right now we have the first interesting skip coming up. I'm trying to hit my speeder as fast as possible, just like that, and not get shut down. I did get shut down, which is unfortunate. This is a really hard skip that is really hard to time. If you manage to get onto your speeder, right after this fight you can run out of the enemies and get all of this walking distance down on a speeder. But it usually tends to not work. It's hard to find a consistent setup. Right. We're gonna do some skipping here again. Pick a specific answer in the dialogue, because depending on the answer you give here, you can either kill the captain or not kill the captain. You get a different boss you fight, and we want to fight dark side boss because that's just faster. We're gonna speed through all of this corridor. There are gonna be some droids that want to enter the ship, want to ruin our day, but we're just not gonna let them because we just ignore them. Right, we're about to encounter the first boss now. These are some more enemies that like to kick you off your speeder. They luckily do not do that. And we're just about to fight this enemy now. That's the first boss. It's a pretty easy enemy to defeat. You just have to hit a few buttons and hit him pretty good. We're gonna use an ability here that reduces the damage we take, because these little probes that are around here tend to hurt a lot. Alright.
This is Lieutenant Silas. If you can hear this, please return to the...
You might wonder why I'm dead now. I killed myself on purpose, because this allows me to get a warp right back to the droid where I need to talk next.
Damage reports.
Alright, we're just gonna skip a lot more now. And now head to the big bad enemy ship that you can see. Maybe still see a little bit through the windows. And now we're gonna turn the tides and just gonna visit their ship and tell them what we think about them attacking us. There we have it, the Brandhold Star. Alright, skip this cutscene. There's gonna be a few enemies around here that are gonna attack us no matter what we do. We just stuff out of them and they immediately forgot that we have even been here. They are quite the source of mischief. They tend to sometimes just ignore that you stuff out of the fight and just keep fighting you. These are some other guys that really like to ruin your run by just randomly attacking you even though they can't see you. Right, so there's some walking coming up now. One of the few times this run is actually a little bit quiet. You have to teleport to this guy, kill him, and click the console to inform our own forces that we're still alive and that we don't really need any backup. Alright, we're heading to the second boss now, which is going to be Commander Fishman, as I like to call him. I think his actual name is Commander Galil, but I like Fishman because he looks like a fish. There he is. We're just gonna hit him now. Hit him really good. We're actually using one of our special abilities, the heroic moment here, that allows us to get access to some very powerful abilities. And this allows us to kill him pretty much in a few seconds. Right, he's almost done. This is the hardest fight in the entire run, and as you might have noticed, it wasn't really that hard. The only thing we had to watch out for there was some drones that he puts on the ground that like to roast you. But that's about it. So we're actually coming up on the last part of this run. There's not a lot left here. We're just gonna once more hop on our speeder and just pass right by everyone. And as soon as we're here, light stuff out, and they all forget that we even existed. This is the final boss. We are pretty much full life here, and we still have our powerful heroic moment ability, which means this fight is not really hard as well. You can just rush her down as quickly as possible. Only thing we have to watch out here is her big attack that she just did, which flings us wildly into the air and just messes with us. Alright. But she's already at half HP. Just gonna continue to blab her down.
I swear it.
She's gonna do another one of her big sweeping attacks. We're just gonna roll out of the way, telling her companion to be passive, and then continue the slapping. Our companion sadly did get hit here, but it's no real big deal.
You aren't going to win this.
She sets up for another one, but it doesn't matter because we already killed her. We sadly have a debuff that makes us slow, but it's already ran out. And from now on, this run is just walking. Skipping and walking. Just immediately head back onto our speeder. Jump up. And then walk or glide as efficiently as humanly possible. Or at least as efficiently as possible for me. And do one more talk. Back on the glider it is. Just down this hallway, back through the hangar port that we came from. And we're about to be done. Take the teleport. Alright, apparently I've been beat. But we're almost done. If I've been beat by now, that in fact means that we got a new world record holder. Wonderful. Congratulations to my opponent. It was a little bit faster, but this is still a PB for myself. Wonderful. It appears to me that I've been out-routed and that I am not aware of some skips that apparently my opponent has in his repertoire. But still, that was a good race, and thanks for doing that. Hope you all still have been entertained by this little quick race. And that's that, I think. I'm also done. If you're interested at running this as well, I can highly recommend it. There are several difficulties. There are not only veteran mode, the mode that we just ran. If you like it a little bit harder, you can go for master, or even story mode, which is a little bit easier, and you don't even need to be a high level for that. But that's about it.